My name is Aren, and my story is complicated with a capital C. About a year ago, while I was on my way home from a friend's house, I passed out. No idea where I landed, but I woke up not there. I awoke in the body of a 12-year-old. Aren was a character from one of my all-time favorite animes, God's Favorite Anarchist, an isekai anime, following the teenager Masato Yamagita's rise to power. As you can probably tell from our different names, I did not wake up as the protagonist. Instead, I woke up in the body of Aren, the Devil's Duke Ulvani, the ugly, overweight, secondary antagonist of the first season of the anime. And to make matters worse, if I didn't do something to change my life for the better, I wouldn't live to see 19 in either of my lives, which was more than enough motivation for me to work my ass off in the hope of a better future. I had lost enough weight to feel healthy, I had friends, and I was on my way to becoming a mage. I also had plans for the future, plans that would hopefully see a brighter destiny for not only me, but also the people I've come to care about. I had to admit, so far, things were working out for me. I felt the ground beneath my feet tremble. The branch I mentioned before finally gave up and fell from the tree, crashing into the ground hard enough to snap it in two. The trembling continued for another 45 seconds before I located the cause. A gray-skinned humanoid was lumbering toward me, standing 9 feet tall and lugging around an easy 600 pounds of pure muscle. The troll was a creature of extreme strength and vitality. Its single eye stared blankly ahead, and its fists were dragging lazily through the autumn leaves. It was unconcerned with its surroundings, and for good reason. Trolls were a Class E creature, and though weak in the grand scheme of the anime, they were more than enough to subjugate the creatures living in and around the academy. The beasts of God's Favorite Anarchist, or GFA, were classified by a letter system. The ranks were F, E, D, C, B, A, S, SS. There was rumored to be something above SS class, but I never had the chance to see it in the anime. Despite the Academy's proximity to the impenetrable Sukan Mountains, the 1,500-mile-wide mountain range that served as the veritable hub of monster activity in the anime, the appearance of a Class E creature wasn't something that happened every day, especially not when said creature was a troll. Trolls were isolationists who preferred to live out their existence in a single cave or series of connected tunnels. Most trolls would rather fight to the death than flee above ground. So why is this one here? When the troll was only 30 or so feet away, its eyes swiveled to look at me, wrinkled lips pulled back to expose brutal fangs stained with the blood of its last meal. I threw up a hand and waved at the man-eating monster. "Hi, I've been looking for you." My voice was drowned out by a deep roar erupting from the troll's mouth. I winced as the volume and pitch caused my eardrums to vibrate. Jesus, that was rude. Despite calling out a name that, for all intents and purposes, shouldn't exist in this world, the troll didn't react to my words. Of course, I hadn't really expected it to. Trolls were infamously dumb for a humanoid race. The troll pivoted its torso and swung its arms to build up momentum as it lumbered toward me. It covered 15 feet in 3 seconds and was only getting faster as it fully devoted itself to running. Within moments, this behemoth would be bearing down on my much weaker 13-year-old body. I wonder what the Academy is serving for dinner. I hope it's not fire-crusted rainbow trout again. I hate getting the little bones stuck in my teeth. The moment the troll came within 10 feet of me, something heavy slammed into its side and carried it to the ground with its jaws sunk into the tender flesh of the troll's jugular. The troll let out a bone-chilling scream as it collapsed. It flailed wildly, its meaty fist slamming into its attacker's side. The troll's oppressive strength broke bone with every hit and disfigured the body of the beast holding it, but it wasn't doing it any good. I let out a sigh and scratched the back of my head while I walked over to stand in front of the troll and the creature. The creature was one of mine, a ghoul, a Class D abomination that only vaguely resembled the human it once was. The grizzly bear-sized undead could move with nigh unmatched lupine grace despite its misshapen body.